Hmm. Anyways, you'll notice that the goat seems to be 6 seconds off the pace. Mami Futami heads into the pits. She's still going to lead this lap. Crazy. And there's the goat on pit road again. And what's bit of problems on pit road today. Mami Futami is piled into the back side of the goats. Doesn't look like there's going to be too much damage. Yeah, there she goes. She's out of the pits now. Yukio Hagiwara heads in. Not sure what that's about. There's Jackson Storm. No idea what's happened to him. More importantly, what? It's Derek Camel back into the lead. Let's find out right now. Out. Like the Brits say, ouch. Ouch. So let's take a look at your order. It's Derek Camel, James Saunders, and Taylor Bryan Price on the podium. Behind them, Takumi Fujiwara, goats a lap down. Patrick Smith, the goat's dad. Wow. 6th place, that's decent. Kenan Matsuda, John Speed, Zachary Taylor, and Hanamata Kunikita in the top 10. Behind them, it seems, Henry Nova, Brian Barker, Jackson Storm, Mami Futami, Tito Peters, Daniel Voiles, Yukio Hagiwara. Mike Swiney and Oz Samir have been stuck on pit road for some time. Mami Futami's just leaving pit road. The goat's a lap down. You saw him in the pack of lead cars. You can see here he's, you know, letting them through because he's slow and he sucks at this. Bit of a lock up there. He's in the sand. And it looks like a normal day for the goats. And actually the goat is leading the lapped cars, it seems. Betty Johnson still being scored as a lap down and ahead of Mike Swiney. Probably because the pit stall is in front of Mike Swiney's. Back, let's take a look at them now. Ozzy Samira and Mike Swiney are still on pit road. Still have trouble saying Japanese names, man. Way to go for Derek Hamill. That's easier to say because it's a very American sounding name for an American. James Saunders and Patrick Smith are Canadian. So, I guess that helps too. Ils sont Canadiens, I think. Is how you say it in French. It's probably how you say it. So yeah, the GOAT is 1 lap down, but Ozzy Samira and Mike Swiney are 2 laps down, so he's going to finish 19th most likely today. That's worrying. And Betty Johnson last. Disappointing at best. And the GOAT's dad is headed into 3rd place here. What's happened to James Saunders? He's fallen back a bit. We got to take a look at that. See what went wrong. Oh, he hit into the pits. Strange. Takumi Fujiwara and Smith's teammates. No, Saunders' teammate Patrick Smith had in as well. There was a bit of contact with Takumi Fujiwara and Patrick Smith as they were exiting the pit lane. And Mike Swiney's finally leaving his pit stall. Cody Kidd has exited hers and headed right into the wall. You see Tito Peters nearly hit. That's Zachary Taylor. Zachary Taylor nearly hit his. Ozzy Samira has exited the pit lane. Tito Peters is out. Wasn't in pit lane. Hagiwara's having a bit of contact with the wall while she's at it. What the hell is this? That little dip on the left side. It's a valley. It's shaped like a V, and there's dead space and everything. It's scary, man. If a car fell through there, that'd be a disaster. Like if there's at least grass and a wall of trees outside. And there's that castle too. Some really nice detail. It's not perfect, but it's definitely one of the better looking tracks. And that camera angle sucks right there. Here comes Derek Hamill around the final corner. One more lap to go to win this German Grand Prix. So we're going to take a look at your order. Taylor Brian Price is headed into the pit lane. Let's see if the Goat's dad does that as well. It doesn't look like he's going to. Nope, he is. Is he going to hit the wall? He was very close to doing so there. Henry Nova's heading in as well. James Saunders staying on, of course. Takumi Fujiwara doing so as well. Looks like Brian Price is having a slow... Nope, there he goes. But he's lost a position to Takumi Fujiwara. And James Saunders as well. Derek Hamill led from Poland. Led pretty much every lap of this race except for that one where he pitted and Mami Fatami didn't. Mami Fatami back in 7th place. Nice. But I think we know what's coming. It's going to be... well, I'll tell you. When he crosses the line, what happened to him? What is going to happen to him? What he's going to be? What he's going to do? Can't even find the right words to describe what he's going to do. Doesn't matter. It's about to happen any second now. One of the problems with this track is those curves are really big, and hardly work as curbs. So it's been another day of domination for Derek Hamill. And he's headed into the pits. He takes the win today at Germany on pit road. That is an achievement. That is an achievement. Wow. Don't even give us time to play the anthems. We're gonna do that right now. So, you know. Guess we'll take a look at everybody else on the track. Man, this sucks. Derek Hamill won today by retiring James Saunders and Takumi Fujiwara on the podium. Wow, Haas is doing well for once. Taylor Bryan Price and Mami Fatami 4th and 5th. Good results for them today. Patrick Smith, Kana Matsuda, Tito Peters, who retired apparently. The Goat's Dad and Zachary Taylor, top 10. Good results for them all. Voice broke again! Yeah! Zachary Taylor and Kana Matsuda and Hanamata Kunikida and Yukio Hagiwara are stuck on pit road. Looks like these guys, Mami Fatami, the Goat's Dad, and Jackson Storm have run out of fuel. Here comes Daniel Voiles. Henry Nova's run out of fuel in the bad part of the track. Oh dear. At least the pace car won't be lonely while we leave. John Speed, Hanamata Kunikida, Jackson Storm, Mami Fatami, Henry Nova, Brian Barkey, Yukio Hagiwara, and Daniel Voiles finishing on the lead lap today. The Goat finished 1 lap down. Ozzy Samir and Mike Swaney 2 laps down, and Betty Johnson retired after an incident on pit road. Did Jackson Storm just do a spin there into a car that disappeared right afterwards? And here, what is this? What is this sorcery? My days. Anyways, Derek Hamill shows some muscle at N-Ring F1. Of course. Oh dear. Betty Johnson still leading the points, but only by 12 points. Let's do some math. Okay, I've just done some math. Only the top 11, so the top half of the field has any chance of winning the championship right now. Of course, this was a rather short season, only half as long as the Cup Series. But yeah, with this point system, only the top 11 have any chance of winning the title now. It's been hand and foot. It's been a time and a half in honor. And let's take a moment to, I don't know, say a few words. Henry Nova, why'd you pick McLaren? They're not what they used to be. Fatami twins, now I see why you retired from the Cup Series. You gonna retire from the F1 as well? I don't know. John Speed and Brian Barker. Wow, you came back after 3 years of being dormant for this. Takumi Fujiwara and Jackson Storm. Why'd you pick Haas? You really expect an American team to, you know, win? And finally, let's see. The Goat's Dad and the Goat. Of course you guys suck. And Yukio Hagiwara. Wow, he got unlucky. That's all. Get roasted, peeps. Actually, I'm just kidding, you know. Don't take it seriously. There's obviously always next time. There's, you know, we're going to be starting another F1 series after this. Just be glad you're not the GOAT. Did I already tell you I'd see you in the next video? I'm going to go now. Patrick Smith has completed the most laps. Derek Hamill has the most poles. Betty Johnson and Daniel Voiles both have 3 wins. Derek Hamill has the most top 5s, and Betty Johnson has the most top 10s. Guess who has the most DNFs? The GOAT. The only 3 people to finish all 14 races this season were Ozzy Samir, Patrick Smith, and the GOAT's dad. Nice!